Libra, this is a 4-week reading in the form of a Celtic cross. This can have a look at your past, present and future. If this resonates, great, if you click the like button. If not, if you could check out your moon and rising signs. So it's 4 weeks from the moment you view the reading, not when I've uploaded it. Okay, so let's start your reading. Let's see what's been going on with you. So these past cards will become relevant for the current situation. So because of what's happened in the past is why you are where you are. So let's see what's happened. We do have quite a nice card there. So we have you in a sort of relationship, in a partnership of some kind. Just let's see what was going on with that relationship. Okay, 2 cards. To me, it seems that you were in this loving relationship, very, very loving. It brought you peace. It brought you real peace. It was a sort of, I feel it was quite romantic. It wasn't like a highly sexed relationship. I'm sure there was, but that's not what it was based on. This is like a proper love situation where, you know, romantic meals and lovely. So then let's see what's happened from there. That's right. So moving on from that, we have a Queen of Wands. I'm wondering if this is your personality or somebody else that came into the equation. Let's see. Because as we know, you're an air sign, so you would be the Queen of Swords. And usually when I see the Queen of Swords, when I'm doing a Libra reading, I see that as you. Any of the queens, usually I see it as other women. I know the roles can be reversed. But I have a King of Wands in your reading anyway, so let's have a look. What is going on with this Queen of Wands? Okay. I don't think this is you. I think this was somebody that came in and interfered in some form or another in your relationship. I think it damaged the relationship of some type. It caused hurt and upset. I don't know if this was a third party situation or a friend or somebody that was just causing problems. Because you've gone from in a beautiful connection, beautiful space, to this person rushing in and causing a lot of drama. I don't feel it, but as far as I'm concerned, from my point of view, it's not you, it's somebody else. So let's see what's happening now. So what's moving on from that? What's the current situation, or what will be the current situation in the next couple of weeks? I mean, I don't know who this person is. I don't know. It's really hard to say if it's third party, but my gut instinct is saying that actually it was somebody else, a family member, a friend, somebody that had to have their point of view and it caused trouble, or maybe their friends had said something. I could be wrong. Hopefully it'll clarify for me as the reading goes on. Okay. Let's just one more shuffle, sorry. Let's have a look at what's going on with this communication. One or the other of you is going to take a leap of faith if they haven't already. There's this communication between you. And I think it is a leap of faith as well, because I do feel as if you two had finished. I do think that you are standing in your power, but there is communication between you all, and between you both, sorry, not all. Let's hope it's not all out, but there is communication between you. and whoever took the first step in the communication, it took a lot for them to do that. So if it was you, it felt like, oh, I need to do this even though I don't want to. But I see you personally, for your reading, I see you as holding your own here. You're being quite strong, being quite independent. Let's have a look at what's crossing you. Now we do have a King of Swords, which would be Gemini, Libra or Aquarius. This could be yourself. This could be you being quite cut off, or it could be the other person being quite cut off. Let's see what's going on there. I think I think this is you. I know you're coming up as a king, but I think that this person is trying to start again with you. They're coming in with their cup of love, asking for a fresh start. I think you're being quite guarded, understandably, if all this drama kicked off. I don't know exactly unless I went deeper into the background of it, it's not going to really give me exactly what's happened. I do think there was a third party involved, not necessarily a romantic third party, but a third party in someone just coming in and just causing problems. This person will be back, as far as I can see, offering you a fresh start. I'm not sure if you're going to take it. Let's have a look. Factors affecting the situation. I think you're holding your own here. I think you do want this. I think that you do, but I don't know how long ago this relationship was. It feels like quite distant. But I feel as though you're going to have, the ball's going to be in your court. I'm going to sneeze. I do apologise. Oh dear. Right. Sorry. My bad. Yes, so we have you being really strong here, and I think you do want this person to come back in, if anything, to explain themselves. Why did this have to happen? Why couldn't we talk? Why couldn't we talk this through? Why did there have to be this quick, it feels like a quick ending, and it wasn't ever really, it's like rushed. And I think, you're saying to them, well, yeah, I'm glad you've come back in to talk to me, because I'd like to know why, this all got finished so quickly, when we could have really, we could have stood strong and rebuilt together. Let's have a look again at the external influences. So this will be the person. I've got air signs, I've got fire signs, if that helps anybody. Leo, Aries, Cancer. Let's have a look. I've also got water. I think they're all here actually. I haven't got many pentacles, I have to say. This isn't a money-based reading at all. Right. Yeah, fire again, so that's 3 fire signs. I think they're not willing to let you go. I don't think they're quite willing to let you go just yet. It seems like they're going to be rushing back in as fast as it ended. It's going to be rushing back in again. I think they're going to give you the truth though. I think you're going to get the truth out of this. And where I said that you kind of felt like, well, why couldn't we rebuild on this? I think they're going to give you the reasons why. It just feels like you two are so strong together, and it's just like somebody's come along and, without being rude, stop their roaring. I don't even know if that's a PC word to say, I don't even know, but anyway, got to be careful on these YouTube videos, people don't say the wrong thing. But anyway, and it just, as beautiful as it was, it just ended. Was it a mother, sister? I think it was a female. Or maybe it was a third party, an ex on their part. I think it was a female though. I don't know. Right. Hopes and fears. I think you're scared that if you do let this back in, that it's going to just, you're going to walk away again, or they're going to walk away again. And it's not going to last. Let's have a look at your immediate future. What is going on here? I do apologise. I have when it's a bit warm, isn't it? And I've got a bit of hay fever, so I do apologise if you hear me sneezing and sniffling. It's not very nice, but unfortunately it's one of those things. Right, so let's have a look. The Hanged Man. Ooh. Okay. Again, we're getting these fresh starts being offered, but you don't really trust them anymore, and you're just stuck in this headspace now of, right, I do like this person, I really do, but can I trust this? Is it all going to fall apart again? So I think you're just going to be stagnant for a little while, just thinking, oh, I don't know what to do, especially when this communication comes in, or you've given this communication because you want clarification. One of the other of you has given a leap of faith to have communication. Just because they're coming in, that doesn't mean to say that you weren't the first person to give the communication, because sometimes it's about unfinished business, isn't it? It's about laying things to rest. Okay, so let's have a look at your possible outcome. Now we have the King of Wands, so this is this same person all the way through. I don't think you've got two options here. I think it's one person that's been on your mind. King of Wands, let's have a look at you. What are you doing? Right, so potentially this King of Wands, or we're going to call him a King of Wands because he's also a well, there's a lot of fire energy down here, so just for argument's sake we're going to call him King of Wands. He may not be, that could just be his energy, which is quite sure of himself. He's going to come in and you're going to get this offer, and it's just going to be like, and do you know what, as I've said all the way, well, I think I have, or I've been thinking it if I haven't been saying it, this is all in your hands now. It is down to you, but that's what it feels like. That you're now the one in the position of strength, and you're now the one that, as much as down here, it all came rushing into heartache. Now you've got everything, every tool you need to make or break this. That's not saying, before we get carried away, that's not to say that, oh no, if I take the wrong path, I'm going to ruin everything. You'll always take the right path. Every path leads us to somewhere. All the mistakes we've all made in our lives has led us to where we are now, and any mistakes we make now will lead us to somewhere beautiful. Surely I can't imagine that any of us are not going to have another good time in our life. Of course we are. We're going to have great days. We have bad days too. But yes, definitely, you are stood in your power now. Okay, so let's have a look at your probable outcome. Again, it's this person. I know I'm now seeing them as the Emperor. By the way, fire sign, just if it helps anybody, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. We've also got another Aries here. However, the Emperor is, to me, about someone who's very, like, he to me is like someone who is like a boss figure, or quite controlling, or you can't argue with me because I know everything, sort of thing. He's not a bad guy. He's worked hard in his life to get where he is. Let's see. But you have the power now. We've got the Emperor and the Empress here, and the Magician, and Strength. Temperance. Ooh, okay. Right. I think you need to follow your intuition, because bearing in mind this is a 4-week reading, this isn't it now. But I might clarify this tower actually. So it could be they come back in and, you know, you make the decision that, oh, actually this is quite nice and it's working out. And then there could be like a few arguments. I'm just going to see if I can get anything on this tower. Just maybe one card, just anything at all. It could be that you can't, or one or the other, you can't move past the past. It's just, it's going to be fine for a couple of weeks, a couple of days, and then you're going to have a fallout again. And I think it's just because you both can't forget the past. But sometimes we can't, can we? King of Cups. There's so many kings. This person feels either very mature in a mental sense, or they're older than you. So this person, the reason there's a tower moment, I don't think they can get past their emotions. Because, you know, it's like anything. I say it in nearly every reading. We always fight our heart and our head. Like when we have to make a decision, it's usually a head over heart decision, and it's especially when it comes to love and romance. Yeah, so they're feeling a bit guarded. That's not to say that you've done anything wrong. It could be because of this original person down here caused a lot of trouble. They don't want the same thing happen again. I think one or the other of you put your heart on the line to come back in. I think it's them. And it finally starts to go okay. And they're just nervous, and you're nervous. Because there's this nervous energy that it might fall apart again. It's not going to fall back into the relationship that it originally was straight away. It's going to take time and effort, and I think it's going to be niggly for a bit if you decide to choose that path. Let's have a look at your advice, okay? So we've got Epiphany. The knowledge you seek is close today. And I think that's about, like we were discussing down here, about how this is all in your hands now. And I'm sure, you know, this is when this person comes back in, you've got some decisions to make because they're offering you love. But you need to be sensible. So it's like, oh, it's all in my hands. Reading. Sounds like a random card. Okay, reading. The angels of reading are with you today. Now, I've used these cards for years. Now, whenever I've had this card, it is always said to me, listen. Now, you would think you'd be reading a book, which you can, of course. That might be what the message is for you. I'm just saying whenever I've had this card, what it's meant for me is listening to the messages in the reading you've had. Now, if that doesn't mean my reading, you may go across on YouTube now and find a reader and you think, that really resonates with me. Listen to that person, even if it's not me, because they might be able to give you some messages here that will help you. Right, quite an intense reading. I'm sorry about that. And as once again, I try and keep them as general as possible, but I can't say anything other than I see. I really do hope that helps even one of you. Like I said before, if it does, if you click the like button, that would be amazing. If not, have a look at your moon and rising sign. And hopefully I will see you again soon.